So God has sent people to protect your name, and these people that are protecting your name have never even met you a day in their life. And I know you're probably thinking like, well, how can somebody protect me if they've never met me? Let me explain. So there's been somebody out there who has been dragging your name through the mud. You have made it to the group chat. You are at the conversations during the lunch break. Wherever there is multiple people in the neighborhood, wherever, you are now the hot topic. And the person that has been smearing your name is a person that you was once connected to and who has helped you. But the help was never genuine. This person was helping you because they had ulterior motives, right? And the ulterior motives was to control. And somewhere down the line, you kind of branched out of that. You no longer needed their assistance, right? This person is threatened by you. This person cannot handle your independence. Anybody who will listen, these people are sitting here spreading lies. Any type of elevation that you have experienced throughout life, they're trying to take all the credit. They're trying to make it seem like they made you. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be who you are today. And as we know, that's a bold-faced lie. But they felt like because they was helping you do certain things, they now can take the credit. And because they're not receiving the type of compensation, they thought they was going to be able to reap the benefits off of your success, right? Now, in return, they're smearing your name. And the people that are sticking up for you, they're not necessarily sticking up for you. They're sticking up for the truth. And in return, it sticks up for you. I hope you caught that. The people that are sticking up for your name and protecting your name, they've never met you. You guys have never had a conversation. But the reason how they're able to protect you is because they know the character of the person who was doing the lies. The person who was smearing the lies and telling different stories, they know that person's character. So by them calling that person out on their lies and them starting to realize like the things that you're saying is not making sense because we see otherwise. We see other, you know what I mean? They're seeing certain things whereas though that person can't take full credit. It's no possible way. But if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be anything. And again, and with that, they are dog talking you bad. But of course, they're never going to sit here and talk about anything positive. If you did do something wrong, they're going to try to heighten it or just straight up lie, right? But anytime they do that, these people that they're telling this stuff to, they're not falling for it, right? So as soon as they hear it, they're like, nah, that's not making sense because X, Y, and Z, da, 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 da. So by them checking them and putting out the truth in return, it is clearing your name and God is vindicating you and you don't even have to open your mouth because, like I said, them speaking the truth is in return defending your name. God will have people protecting your name even when you're not around. This is the season where God is not really telling everybody to address everything. You know, use your discernment. Of course, don't listen to me in terms of like what to say and what not to say. But I am telling you, like, if you're kind of aligned with what I'm going through, you're going to be in situations now or the near future where people are coming after your name and he wants you to say nothing. He wants you to do nothing. He's going to vindicate you. And you might be thinking like, how? Because I thought the same thing. And I'm not going to sit here and put out this person's business, but the person who was talking about me sent me screenshots. And it's crazy because the reason why they sent me screenshots was trying to prove a point, right? I don't think this person realized that the person that they're talking about is me. You sent me the screenshots trying to prove a different point, not realizing that it backfired. It literally backfired. It is the most bizarre thing I can really think of. I'm trying to speak on it without speaking on it, but it is crazy. You know how bold you have to be to talk about somebody and then send the screenshots to them? And it's not like it was an accident. This was very intentional. And they sent it to me, like I said, trying to prove a point, talking about the other people in the group chat. My God. But throughout the whole, it was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 different pages worth of screenshots. Throughout all of the screenshots, every time my name was mentioned and every time this person tried to discredit me, every time this person tried to talk down on me, and every time this person just tried to make it seem like I was nothing, people, and it's men, the men that was in the group chat never met me. I've never had a conversation with these men, and when I tell you, these men were defending my name. And like I said, it wasn't like they was defending me. They was speaking on the truth. And by them speaking on the truth in return, it defended me. So if you were in this situation, or you find yourself getting ready to be in this situation, and when I say find yourself, it's because you always have a feeling that there's an enemy doing something. Like, you get these feelings. You just don't know when the attack is coming or who is coming from. But you'll get a feeling, right? Just know, like I said, take it back to God, but 9 times out of 10, he's going to tell you don't say anything. Sit back, and he's going to vindicate you, and he's going to vindicate you in the most bizarre way. And I am telling you, you will be a living witness, and you will be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. He will expose your enemy, and he's going to also let it be known your enemy is being dealt with. Okay? People really do not understand when he says, touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm, until they come in contact with you. And then when they come in contact with you, the force is so severe and God's punishment is so strong, then they want to assume that you're working for the devil, assume that you're demonic, because God's wrath is nothing to be played with. And when he attacks, they instantly think of you. So they feel like, oh, you put a curse on them. And I guess indirectly, they put a curse on themselves, because God said, I will bless those who bless you. I will curse those who curse you. That is real. I'll be posting part 2 shortly. I don't know when that will be, but it'll be soon.